Alright, this is my first time doing this. It is June 17th of 2026. I'm on day 302 of my Bible study through TBR devotional, the Bible recap. Been really good so far. I'm on 302, so I think that attests to it. But yeah, I'm going to start these daily snapshots after I do my devotional over what I learned, what I took away, what application I found, maybe something new, something I didn't know. Yeah, whatever it might be, it's gonna be different every day. So but I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good way for me to find application from what I learn and to really get the most out of what I'm studying. So yeah, today I was in John 11. This chapter was just one chapter today, over the death of Lazarus and then resurrection. Pretty monumental miracle. Actually, the seventh miracle in the book of John, and the book of John is the only one that goes over the death and resurrection of Lazarus. I found that interesting. But yeah, that's what we did today. And again, just for my video orientation, it's Wednesday, 17th of June, 2026. We are in study day 302 of the TBR. Today we dove into John 11, main topic being the resurrection of Lazarus. All right. So yeah, I found this really interesting. I've read this story, this miracle, many times, but I really took away today how Christ waited. He waited 4 days before he actually went over to Bethany, where Martha and Mary were, at that time weeping and in terrible mourning. He waited 4 days to get over there. And yeah, it probably took a day. I think even my study notes said it took probably a day for him to find out that, Lazarus was dead. But obviously supernatural omniscience, he knew. But again, 4 days before he went out there. And that was actually all a part of the plan. Like, he waited so that once the miracle happened, once he knew what he was going to be able to do and was going to do happened, that everybody there, their faith, that would have been incredible strengthening of faith. So I think that's really cool. Like, that was all part of the plan. This is all even says in verse 4, this sickness is not unto death, but it's for the glory of God. The Son of God is going to be glorified through this. Like, he knew the whole plan of everything, and that was to really strengthen their faith. So I thought that was really cool. And you just see how distressed Mary and Martha are. Not even distressed, just emotional indignation, like just kind of furious at Christ for waiting, but also faithful, but like not really. It's hard to tell. But yeah, like they were roughing it out, and I feel for that. I feel for that. And Jesus even assures her in verse 23, your brother will rise again. But Mary, thinking that was more of like a spiritual connotation, whatever, says, yeah, I know that he will rise again, but in the resurrection at the last day. Like, she didn't realize, I caught that, she didn't realize that was actually like physical right now. Your brother's gonna rise again. So that was kind of cool. Just a lot of cool parts throughout this chapter. But yeah, really good story, good miracle, absolutely monumental miracle in general. And yeah, that's great. And then at the end of the chapter, we see many people after the resurrection had happened. Some believed, and then others went directly to the chief priests, to the Pharisees, to basically start something, like to get on his case about it and start something. And this is when Caiaphas, being high priest at that time, he basically puts out a decree saying, like, if you ever see this guy, because Passover was about to happen in Jerusalem, he put out a decree saying, if you see him, like, take him in, that he might be seized. Report it that he might be seized. Yeah, verse 57. So that's crazy. This is where the plot to put him to death really started. In John, that is, it really started. So, yeah, that's that. And this is, again, verse 11. There's only, what, how many chapters in John? About 20? 20 chapters in John. So we're about halfway there, which that lines up for this to be where the plot starts. So, yeah. Interesting stuff. Cool day. That's what I took away. Yeah. Have a good one.